Good morning. On my way to BSF and I'm late. Why? Because I had to stop at Sonic and get me a kids meal. Not because I missed breakfast, but because I'm a pregnant horse and I eat all the time. So we just got done with BSF. The last BSF of our year for the life of Moses, and it was amazing. And I felt like the last lecture was just like epic. It was like the end of a movie. And we got to see Moses get up on the mountain and see the promised land. He didn't get to go into the promised land, but he got to see it. And then after, you know, this big long study of his whole life, 120 years, then he dies and God buries him. I guess I just always missed that. I didn't realize that God buried Moses, and that's just amazing. I just love it so much. I mean, like when I think about God burying Moses, I just think, I don't know, that just touches me at a deep place when I think, I feel his love in an unbelievable way. I just think that God would dig one of his children's graves. It's just amazing. There's really no words to describe that. And Scripture says that no one to this day knows exactly where Moses is buried. And then in the book of Jude, it says that the devil was arguing with the archangel Michael. Hopefully I'm not misquoting that, about the burial of Moses. And the speculation is, from our lecture leader, Mary, is that the devil wanted to know where he was buried so that he could, I guess, show people where he was buried, and they would maybe build a shrine there, and that Moses would be worshipped. But God, as Mary said, was not only faithful in Moses' life, but he was faithful in his death too. And he protected that from happening to Moses, because I know that would have broken Moses' heart to think he gave his whole life to pointing people to God the Father, and then they turn around and worship him. It's just, there's so many things to point out in that last chapter of Deuteronomy, and it's amazing. So that was awesome. I loved my group this year. We had a lot of sweet conversations, it's just so neat to see people come from all different walks of life, and everybody's struggling with something. You know, sometimes I get wrapped up in my little, you know, my stuff, and it's such a good reminder to know that everybody struggles and everybody has anxiety about something in their life, and it just, you know, makes you not feel alone, gives you strength. So yeah, we shared a lot this year in our group, and it was a very encouraging group. And shout out to Anessa Barnhill. She was my leader this year, and she did a great job, even though it was her first year. It was really good. Now, let's see, and this morning I've been doing pretty good with my nausea. I've eaten a lot, which always helps. And I chewed on ice for pretty much all morning long, and that really helps too. Yeah, that's about it. Now we're heading to AJ's for, I know, an amazing lunch. She never lets me down, ever. Looking forward to that. And then at about 1:30, I have to go pick up, actually about 1 o'clock, I'm going to have to go pick up Jude and get him to an appointment. We're going to see a new doctor here in town to treat his sensory and nutritional needs. So maybe we'll see a breakthrough in that. I told y'all I would not be disappointed. This is the holy grail of salads. Look at this, work of art.
Walk on the track. you think so? You see that lady right there? Tell them we're going to get on the bus.
Jude, say bye-bye.
Look
at this.
He got a little way.
Hey, I guess I was talking. I missed y'all. Hey, Jude. Oh, you lost one, buddy. How's it going?
Good.
Hey, Jude.
Down here better than in the
Oh, yeah, I understand that. What'd you win? Look at that, dude.
I jumped and I ran.
No way. That's really cool.
Well, we had an awesome lunch at AJ's house. Now I'm taking some beautiful back roads of East Texas to get to Jude's school. I can smell some flower blooming. That is so beautiful. I wish y'all could see what I see. It's like where the trees come over and they meet each other in the middle of the road. And it's just shaded all the way down. That's probably one of my favorite things to see in all of nature. Yeah, there's like this new flower that's blooming right now that I have never noticed before in East Texas, and there's tons of them this year. Thank you. Let me by. And they smell so sweet, and I don't know if it's just because we've had so much rain and they're just extra blooms, but yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment below. But they're just like huge. I mean, like, just not huge, they're tiny little white blossoms, but there's like big, almost like bushes, and they're just packed with all these blooms, and they have a real sweet smell. So love smelling those as I'm driving down this back road right now. I'm going down Stan Summers Road. This is one of my favorite roads to drive down. I have driven down this road many times. Last summer, if Jude had a rough day, he and I would just get in the car and we would just drive. Now we can't do that because he is getting out of his seat. So, if you like to pray for our family, please pray for that little situation, because it makes going anywhere very difficult. I don't know if he just doesn't like to feel confined to one spot, but he gets up while I'm driving, and he has tried to open the van door before, which is really scary because when he tried to do that, I was by myself. But it's all good. I have a peace about his little life, even when he does crazy things like that are so scary. I don't get too bent out of shape about it. But it's taken a while for me to get to that place. I definitely used to freak out about things and really worry about his future, but now God has told me so many things about him. He's promised me so many things about him that when crazy stuff happens like that, I just I don't get afraid. I just know that no matter what his life looks like today, I can be assured that his future will all pan out and will line up with all the things that God's told me about him. So it gives me a whole lot of strength to face all those little bumps in the road. So yeah, we're heading to go get Jude to his school, and then we're going to go see Dr. Morton. He is an ENT, but he apparently treats children with autism, like nutritional and sensory needs. So we'll see how that goes. I've got Titus with me too, but it should be good because Titus is going to be in the stroller, and then I'll be able to tend to Jude. And I've already done all my new patient paperwork, so I'll just be able to focus on Jude when we're there. Hopefully that'll go good. Jude's aide is going to bring him out, and hopefully he won't be too thrown off for not getting to ride the bus home. He loves to ride the bus. And I forgot to remind him that he was not going to get to ride it today, so hopefully he won't be too upset. Hey, buddy! Hey! doctor? Bye, dude. You say bye to Miss Stacy? Bye-bye. Bye.
Yeah,
You give her a
bye,
hug?
buddy. Give me my kisses.
Oh, it's so
Bye,
sweet.
bud.
Thanks, Stacy. Bye. We're going to go see the doctor. Is that okay? All right, so far so good. Jude's okay with leaving school early. Here we go. Jude didn't get out of his car seat the whole time. He did so good. And we're here at Dr. Morton's. And we got a snow cone. Wow. I just met the best doctor in the whole world, aside from Dr. Sewell. We love Dr. Sewell. Dr. Morton is the most genuine and caring. Wow. I just don't even know where to start. He was super compassionate and interested in Jude. Jude was like, he dumped out the entire contents of my purse and my wallet, so all my cards were spread out everywhere. He just talked past all of it like nothing was going on. And he talked to both my kids, to Titus and Jude. He has 9 kids. I told him that I was expecting my 4th, and hey, Jude, sit down, baby. Sit down, you gotta buckle up. I told him I was expecting my 4th, and he said, well, good for y'all. He was so excited, which made me like him a whole lot. I gotta put Jude in his seat. Okay, everybody's back in their seat. Dr. Morton offered to walk me and my kids to the car. That's amazing. So, watch what I'm doing here. A great experience. And Jude was like all over his stuff. He didn't tell him to stop touching his stuff. He just was super easygoing and mentioned his church, mentioned, we talked about vaccines, we talked about nutrition, we talked about methyl something. Basically, neuron health, so like brain health. So we're gonna start Jude on some supplements, and he said he's seen a lot of benefits with a lot of kids, and he said some no benefits. So we'll find out which one we are, which camp we're in. But yeah, I mean, just having the support alone of a doctor that's studying autism, which it sounds like he's very educated on the subject and very passionate about it, and very kind, and seemed like a really great guy. It was a really good experience, so I'm really excited. And I'm going the wrong way, so I better put down my phone so I can concentrate. After lots of errands and running around, we're finally home. Jude, oh gosh. God. What's wrong? You need help to get out? There's Marley. There's the school bus. Go get Daddy to let you on.